In the first decade of the 20th century, the Wright brothers begin flying their original man-carrying glider at Kitty Hawk. In New Haven, Louis Lassen of Louis's Lunch makes the first modern-day hamburger sandwich. In Kansas, Carrie Nation begins her crusade to demolish saloons, and at a cost of $900, a building is constructed at 137 5th Street in Valley Junction, Iowa. After 5 years, an addition is built at a cost of $1,666. The building is used as the City Hall, and on March 30th of 1905, as the home of the Valley Junction Fire Department. The fire truck, which cost as much as the building, is a hand-pushed cart stored on the first floor. On the roof is a large bell, which is rung to summon the volunteer firemen. Law and order is maintained by Town Marshal Frank DeFord. Ford walks the beat in Valley Junction and is summoned by a red light placed on the end of a wooden arm attached to the side of the building. Over the years, the building has witnessed many changes. When originally built, Valley Junction still had dirt streets, not getting paved streets until 1915. Also in 1915, a wooden racetrack was built west of the rail yards. The track is heavily banked, and race cars tear around it at speeds that sometimes exceed 100 miles an hour. The rail yards that gave Valley Junction its name moved to the east side in 1937. The building endured through a Great Depression, World Wars, and several floods. In 1982, the building was named to the National Register of Historic Places. The current renovation, beginning in 2009 and opening in April of 2011, made improvements to the building structure as well as improvements to its energy efficiency. It now serves as a welcome center and information hub for visitors, houses the historic Valley Junction Foundation office, and serves as a meeting space, computer lab, and storage for the Human Services Department of the City of West Des Moines. Emily Donovan and Michelle Sacco of RDG Planning and Design are architects who work closely with the building's owner on the renovation.
Hi, so now that we're inside the building, this first room that we come to is where the original fire cart would have been stored. Right now, there's not a lot of original material in this space that we're reusing. There was a little bit of tin ceiling that we're salvaging and we're going to reuse to repair the roof upstairs. The owner has been really great in wanting to reuse whatever we possibly can for LEED and just cost savings as well. So there was a double door here. It wasn't original, but we're salvaging it and we're going to reuse it in the space upstairs. And then we'll get 2 new energy efficient windows down here that will bring a lot of natural light into this space.
Here you can see in the bathroom, this is where we've installed the transom window that was salvaged from the lower level. It helps give some natural daylight into the restroom upstairs.
And then this space is the main meeting room. It used to be the city council chambers. We're going to really try and restore this back to what it was. It has the original tin ceilings. We've skim coated all the walls with the plaster, and then we're also trying to save the original wood floors. Out here, there'll be a deck for the owner to come out and enjoy the outside. And also, since this is an alley, this is going to be a green roof up here to help make it a little prettier, as well as the green roof will help keep the space below a little more temperate. It won't exactly be heated, but it will keep the storage space below warmer or cooler.
As you can see today, they just arrived to drill for the geothermal wells. The state wanted to do an archaeological dig, so that kind of held us back a little bit. Then they determined that there wasn't really anything worth finding here, so able to dig now. We're doing 4 geothermal wells that are going down 250 feet rather than 5 that are going down 200 feet. The geothermal wells will just go down and capture the natural heat that the earth has to give us, and we can reuse it in our building rather than using fossil fuels.
This roof is a whole new roof, so we were able to get R40 of insulation on here, which is pretty energy efficient. Then on top of this roof, we'll have 20 photovoltaic panels where we'll capture the energy from the sun. It gets transferred into the building where we turn it into electricity so we can use it in our building.
Building renovation has been a great success. We have had nothing but high compliments from the public, from the residents, and folks that have been in here. The project has been so well received. The green roof, the solar panels. They're also just as excited to see a building that's on the National Register of Historic Places restored to its original beauty. It's a beautiful project. We're quite frankly thrilled it's done, but the public has just loved what they've seen here.
Through the years, the City Hall building changed hands many times. It has been a butcher shop, a furniture store, a bakery, a hair salon, the jail, a city council meeting space, and a fire department. Restoring the old City Hall building to its new use has been a sometimes difficult, but always rewarding challenge. We hope that the community and Valley Junction visitors will share our pride in saving a piece of history, as well as the sustainable design of our future.